I'm going to beat this.
Well,
I love the
hello.
energy.
Hey
Oh
guys,
my goodness.
what's up?
What's up, Facebook? How are you? Happy Monday. We are live here today with JFK Living.
JFK Living.
And downstairs.
Hashtag.
There you go.
You guys have, I
Yeah.
figured I would,
Yeah.
We're
support
like
my...
triple layer JFK
We are.
Yes.
Living.
We
We're like
are.
t-shirt, sweater,
That's
sweater.
it. It's a
all
little
the-
chilly today,
all
so
the
It
swag.
is chill.
we have
It
to
is.
bundle up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live today in Cherry Hill. We tried to stop Grand Lux.
But they're not open
They're
yet.
not open. Who doesn't
Oh
open
well,
at 11 on a
that's
Monday?
what's gonna happen.
Gravely disappointed because I wanted to hunt
Hi
up
everybody watching.
Yeah,
Make sure
hi.
you
Yeah.
watch the end of this.
Yes,
Okay.
follow, like
Like,
the whole nine.
yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, I'm doing these Facebook Lives generally once a week now, interviewing the best and the best in the business who I associate with because I want you guys to learn from the folks that are in my circle. So JFK Living's here with me today. They are a massive team. I would say massive in two, but size. They're amazing because they're doing great things in the South Jersey and Central Jersey market. Jeremiah and Pip here. So we're going to talk a bit today about what they're doing, the markets you're farming, why you guys are awesome, and then a little bit of advice to consumers because I like to add a little bit of educational
Yes.
information on
Definitely.
these.
Yep.
People need knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. Knowledge
And
is power.
100%. So let's start with JFK Living. Who wants to go first? What are you guys about?
Well, I think realistically, you're the founder of JFK Living. You should speak about
Okay.
JFK Living.
So my name is Jeremiah Kabelka. I am the founding father, as we put it, of JFK Living.
Daddy.
Daddy. So the biggest thing is why I didn't name the team after my full name is because I wanted to be inclusive.
Right.
So I knew I wanted to grow the team and focus all about living. So it's the lifestyle, the community, the homes within the community, and our big thing is highlighting each of the communities for their businesses, their schools, restaurants, the people that live there, because that's what you're buying, or that's what you're buying.
Right.
It's not only the home. You can take that home and put it anywhere in, but it's about the community, and that's what most people are looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're wanting it for the school district or walkability or just, close to work. So it's about the community.
And I think that's something we
Location.
share. Like we do a lot of the highlight of the local businesses.
Exactly.
For today, but we usually will highlight a lot of the locals, which I think is awesome. What you guys do when you're doing your filming, because you're super active on social media, that you're highlighting just a little bit. You guys have me beat, but you're highlighting the local businesses that you're in the areas you're farming and working in, which is awesome.
And that's the big thing, because you're showing that you're more than just a transaction. You're about the community that we're farming in. We didn't pick any of the communities because just a price point. It's the whole thing. It's about why if we love the community, we can actually express that and actually show that we care. And I think that's the biggest thing. You're not a transaction. You're our friends for life, and it's about helping the community. Every sale, puts $80,000. Every sale of a home puts $80,000 into the economy. So it's the local businesses, it's the theaters, it's the restaurants, it's the little mom and pop hardware stores.
Yeah.
So, those
Shop
are the
local,
things.
guys.
Shop local,
Shop
please,
local.
as much.
Shop local.
Exactly.
Yes, shop local. I mean, we do all love the big chains, but shopping local is important.
Yeah.
So that's a good segue into what's your favorite farming or territory? I mean, I know you love many.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
We have nine-
Hollingswood
we have nine
really
core.
Is our main focus at the
Okay.
moment. We're doing very well there. We love it there because they've got some amazing restaurants. There's a great community feel to it.
Yeah.
And even though we don't live there at the moment, we
At
do
the moment.
intend to live there.
That's your dream.
But I think just who we are as people and the marketing that we are doing fits in with a certain criteria of people, and those are young working professionals, young families who have been living in Philadelphia and then they decide that
migrating
they
over.
are migrating over the
Yeah.
beach because they want a backyard and they want decent school systems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing.
And that's realistically where we are killing it.
Yeah,
Right.
like the Haddon Avenue, Westmont, Haddon Heights, Haddon Township. Of course, we are based in Morristown, White Group Morristown. Very proud to be a part of that brokerage, but Haddon Avenue is our territory.
it's
We
great.
love it over there.
And you do some in Princeton, Central Jersey as well.
It was very lucky to get a listing up in Kingston, which is right outside of Princeton, and now Middlesex County and Mercer County have become this great
Your second
my
home?
little second home.
Your third home,
My
right.
second and third home, which is great. I love it up there, but eventually I do want to make sure I concentrate my efforts. I know Pip is concentrating hard on Ann Avenue, but I want to get down here as well.
Yeah, well, that's good. So, what do you think market-wise? Where are we? I mean, I know 3 months ago homes were flying off the shelves. Let's talk about market-wise. How are you guys seeing a slowdown? Because I hear people saying it's slowed down. Like, what are you feeling? Longer sitting on?
It is Monday, so hashtag Market Monday.
Yeah, it is Market Monday.
Yeah,
Stacey.
Market Monday.
Right.
So let's talk about that.
Yes.
There's definitely a slowing down in the luxury market. I
Okay.
was actually speaking to a gentleman this morning who is within those realms of million plus 3 million, and he's talking about homes being sat on the market for 600 days.
Yeah.
They've been on for a really long time.
Okay.
Our particular market, why we're focusing on that, 150 to 450, 500.
They're still going,
We
guys.
Still going.
They're still
showing
going.
No signs of slowing down.
Not at all.
And inventory's low.
It is low.
It is low.
There's no
Yeah.
homes out there, and there's a ton of buyers still,
And investors.
and
yeah.
and investors.
We've talked about some investment properties.
Definitely.
It's really hard to come across them right
They're
now.
they're just
in
flying
this
on
area.
in this Burlington, Camden County area. They're flying. One under contract last week, 6 days on market. I put a house on the market. We went 9 days on the market. If you're priced right and you have a good house, price right,
Yeah.
price right. That's the biggest thing.
Right.
Your home will not sit. And if you take a couple steps of making sure your home is ready for those buyers when they walk in, you're not going to have any issue selling.
And that's a good segue because I wanted to ask you guys as professionals and since you've been doing this a while, what advice do you want to give to consumers when they're ready to sell? Two things: pricing right, because
Pricing right,
I
yeah.
see homes that are sitting because they're asking an astronomical amount
Over.
It's not going to appraise, and they're going to have issues with comps.
Oh my God, appraisals, guys.
I mean, it's nice to get more than it's worth, but
Yep.
let's be realistic here. So
the
your
banks are not going to let you
No,
get
they
more
won't.
than what it's worth.
unless
Yeah.
you're going to put more money down.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. So then you're saying, okay, number one, make sure you're pricing right.
Pricing right. And
Number
that's
two.
with getting an agent that actually understands the local market
Yeah.
Yeah.
and is not afraid to say, you know what, I know you want
Right.
460, but the house is worth 440.
Okay.
Because we could always say,
Yeah.
blue in the face, you know
Yeah.
what, we'll throw it on
That's
for
it.
460, but guess what, 30 days
sit.
from now, they're gonna sit, the buyers are gonna come through, say it's overpriced,
Yeah.
and they're gonna go look for something else.
Yeah.
And what you have to bear in mind is as well, the longer that you are sat in a home, you are continuing to pay those mortgage
Payments,
payments, the taxes,
taxes.
Yeah.
and so if you really are serious about selling, you really do need to make sure that you price it
Accordingly.
competitively
Yeah.
and accordingly. And then you'll find that it won't sit on the market
Yeah.
for a long time.
And then, the biggest thing is for home sellers, call your HVAC company, get a cleaning,
Okay.
don't-
Declutter.
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 I hate to say it, but declutter.
Yes.
Please declutter. All those little nicks in the wall and the floorboards. Like I always say, people, they'll clean, but they'll forget their floorboards.
Right.
Somebody walks in and sees a dirty floorboard, they're going to think, oh, you don't take care of your home.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those little things, I tell all my sellers, make sure the floorboards are done. All those little nicks, the honey-do list, as I call it, that you've told your husband or your wife to do for, 6 months, they all
Right.
have to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
I would say I take it a stage further. So if you've been in your home for quite some time, where it's an older home, and maybe the roof is kind of old, or maybe the HVAC system is kind of old, even though this is a seller's market, one of the things that buyers expect, and it's the question we get asked all the time: how old is the roof? How old is the HVAC system?
Yeah.
Right.
And if you feel that actually it's maybe time that it gets replaced. If you've got the money to actually replace it, you are going to get that money back, because that
Twofold.
is
Yeah.
an
Twofold.
item that people love to have that. They don't necessarily mind updating a kitchen or mind
Right.
updating a bathroom, but if you can get like
Your
your roof
majors.
and
The
HVAC
majors,
is
yeah,
done,
the majors.
that is
And-
a huge selling.
And New Jersey has the whole New Jersey Home Energy Plan. Like, a lot of people don't take
Right.
advantage of this. This is 0% financing for new HVAC system, and you can pay it off at closing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
See that, guys? There's a tip for you.
Let us know. We have some great people that we work with for that program. Like,
Yeah.
it's 0%. You can just, no money out of pocket. It's just, you have to know these programs and be able to, help your sellers that way. And even your buyers as
Right.
well.
Yeah. If you're
they're
representing a
saying no.
buyer, you
Yeah.
want to bring them to your property and you can teach them these things.
Exactly. 0% down for 10 years, 0% interest for 10 years. Hello.
That's-
It's $1,000 a month
Yeah.
on a $10,000 unit.
Yeah.
Pay $100.
Right.
Got a whole new HVAC system.
Yeah.
You'll save that in energy costs. So, great little tip there. Let us
So
know
two
if
tips.
you need.
We've got, well, more than two. Sorry. We have price right,
Yeah.
That's right.
declutter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Honey-do list.
the honeydew list. Some details. If you've got a hole in the wall, don't put
Don't put a picture over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fix that because you're gonna see that at
Yeah.
walkthrough. What else you have?
Your appliances. And just another thing is, you have to have your why. The biggest thing is, you have to have your why. Why are you moving to the next stage? And making sure that you're using a real estate agent who is going to follow those steps for you. It's a partnership.
Yeah.
It really is a partnership. So making sure that you find the right real estate agent, understanding the process of going from list to close.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't list it and then, you have to be there for every step.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
step of the way.
And I would say, people who are maybe looking to move within the same area, either they're, downsizing or they're moving into a bigger house. The question we get asked a lot is, do they find that next home before they list that
Oh.
home, or list that home first?
Contingencies.
And
Yeah.
I
How do you
would
feel about
say
contingencies in this market? I mean, that's
this
There-
market, you need to realistically to be able to go in with a non-contingent offer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
have
you
to.
need to have your house
At least on the market.
at
least on the
bare minimum
market.
on the market.
Yeah.
or
And-
look to rent or something like that. That you don't have to worry.
Yeah, a short-term rental
Right.
if you have to. If you're looking to buy, the first thing, before you go on your phone and start looking at that Z word
Yeah.
there, is, you have to get your home on the market.
Yeah.
If you start looking for homes before putting your home on the market, not in today's market. You know what? We're going to see a change next year.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a change. The
Cyclical.
market
Yeah,
will
absolutely.
change, and it's not bad. It's not gonna be a bad. It's just gonna be a normal
Right.
market,
Right.
where homes that are selling 30 days on market will now be selling 60,
40,
90,
yeah.
90 days on market. So, if you are considering, selling in spring, now is a perfect time to do the honey-do list.
And get ready.
Get ready.
Right. Get ready now.
You know what? Give yourself 2-3 months to get ready. Contact us.
Contact
course,
JFK Living.
and you get those steps and to be ready.
Right.
So when you are looking for that new home, you're already going to have that home on the market, being ready, and you can even start, marketing it even before, coming soon.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the biggest
coming
thing.
soon.
It's a new thing that's going on with these coming soons in this market, and it's a great little thing that can be done.
How do you feel about open houses?
Oh,
Because that's always something that I get asked as a title rep to attend open houses for
Yep.
my realtor partners. I don't. You all know that I don't because I find they're nosy neighbors or they're people that are coming
Yeah.
and they've looked at 600 houses. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, they're a necessary evil or
I don't think they're a necessary evil. They are necessary.
okay?
Yeah.
You got to do an open house.
Okay.
And you've got to do it right.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God, seriously, you
And
got to
brokers
do it
opens.
right.
I think you should do
Broker-
brokers opens. Those I
Sure.
love brokers opens.
And the biggest thing is with either broken or opens is you have to let other realtors see it. They have buyers, looking. So if they're coming to see your house, they have somebody in mind
Right.
for the most part. And then open houses, you gotta do it. And like what National Association of Realtors still say that almost 70% of home buyers at least visit one open house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still have to do it and do it right.
I've done them. I've
You
gone
have
them
to
as a consumer.
you have to start if you're going to do an open house this Sunday, we start advertising today.
Right,
We
the week
put it on
before.
Zillow. You have to get it out there. You know, we do video invitations. We do video walkthroughs on the house.
And that's what makes JFK Living different, guys, because they are very active in social media. They're very active in doing things different. And I love the fact that your name isn't specific. Your team name's not specific to your name because
Yeah.
it's a true team effort. So
Yeah.
you literally could be the listing agent.
Yeah.
You could be the buyer's agent.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah.
of your team members could handle everything else. So it's a team transaction
Yeah.
where you're not one person doing everything.
Everything. And this is the thing. Some people say, oh, we don't want a team to represent. Now, there's some mega teams. We're a team of 2.5. You know, the third one does,
Some of
some
the
marketing
input, the
and
marketing
so
and the-
stuff.
Yeah.
And she keeps me on track. So does Pip, because I'm the dreamer. But think about it this way about a team. You have one agent dealing with multiple clients, home inspections, appraisals,
Title.
repairs, title,
Title.
mortgage, everything else.
Yes.
So think of it as
Yeah.
all plates going
Right.
like this. Well, I would
Right.
need to put my foot up here
Yeah.
to do all these things.
Right.
But we have people that, you can, pick and help
Yeah.
with inspections. You
Delegate.
can
You can delegate some of the
exactly.
tasks. Yeah.
So you have 4 eyes on the team looking at your transaction, making sure that everything's in place
Yeah.
for smooth closing. And that's what we want. That's like our 100%, satisfaction from start to finish. And we want to make sure that we're there every time. You never have to call us
For an update.
for an
You're always
update
telling them.
because we're always updating.
And I've worked with you guys a bunch of times, and there's always things that come up because I don't like anyone to think, especially consumers that are watching, that the process is easy.
Oh, no.
It's not an easy process. I mean, you get title issues 10 days before closing.
Yep.
You get a mortgage issue the day before closing. I'm getting documents the day before closing. I mean, there's so many moving parts that I think truly working with a team, and then having your team extension, your
Yep.
title, your
Mortgage,
mortgage, your
yep.
home inspectors. I mean, that all changes the game in the process.
Yes.
Because if you're trying to do it all, there's going to be something.
That's going to fall through the
Yeah.
cracks.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing, to just have that, just those eyes on the transaction.
Yeah, and being
And
involved.
making sure, and you have to be involved. It's, when you call
Yeah,
other,
I know, right?
when you
You're
call
like-
other
it's
realtors, sometimes I
frustrating,
hate it, and
right?
they don't call you back
Right.
for 2 days, and you have a question that could make or take a deal, and they don't call you back. I'm like, oh, what are you doing here?
I know, and I get it because you guys have a lot of competition. I mean, there's
Oh my God, yeah.
there's so many realtors. And
Yes.
it's very, very saturated. Realtors, brokers, whatever the case may be, and I'm sure it's a challenge, and also you don't want to give any tips to your competitors in the area either. So, but it has to be a challenge. But
Yeah.
you have to be respectful to each other because you could be on the other side of the table.
Of course,
accepting
always.
each other.
Always.
So, saying you're having your brokers open, you don't want to invite certain agents.
Oh,
Well,
come
they might have
on.
a client.
You're doing a disservice
Yeah.
to your seller
Yeah.
or to your buyer or what have you. And if you're letting those personal things get in the way, you're doing a disservice.
And to yourself, because I mean, it's marketing, it's branding,
Yes.
it's getting out, meeting people, and having those conversations. And also, it could be recruiting for you guys.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
never
for us.
know. I mean, for the newer agents that may be looking to get onto a team, JFK Living, like I said, is a great team. We've done some business together, and you never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah.
And if you're going to blend, I mean, obviously you have to blend with who you're working
Yes.
with. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
how it works. But on the fun side, you're from like Texas.
Yeah.
Texas?
Did you get that from
I
the
got
accent?
the accent.
Yeah.
You're from
Of course.
Texas. Pip, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're pretty new to real estate, which is awesome that you're doing so great.
Yeah, so originally from the UK, so I've been on the East Coast now for 2.5 years, formerly in wine sales.
Okay.
So this is just like,
Yeah.
a step
Yeah, you
up.
have your drink Thirsty Thursdays. Tune
Yes.
into their Thirsty Thursdays because they're always having some amazing drink that they're making up.
So this is a little different from selling wine to selling houses, but there's a little more paperwork involved.
Yeah,
but,
a little more paperwork and a little less
drinking.
drinking.
But,
maybe not.
the essentials are still there, and more than anything else, it's making sure that you communicate with everyone involved in the transaction. And if you say you're going to do something, do it.
Right.
And if you can just follow those two things, that's it. That's it. And then you just need to make sure that you're seen, and that's
and you're out
really
there.
one of the reasons why we do so much video marketing.
Yeah.
And that's why I do these videos.
Yeah, you have to.
You got to get out there.
And it's a great way to talk to the consumer and to the sellers and to the buyers. Give them something that is informational, that they can take to heart, and just really, put it in line on what they can do. Because there's so many different, a lot of people don't know the transaction, from start to finish. And it's really...
And you guys have to be the expert.
You have to be the expert.
Be able to rely on your team.
Exactly.
If I wasn't in the business, I wouldn't know all the steps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes you guys will have a consumer call me, or I have other clients that have a consumer call, and they're like, I don't understand what title is.
Yeah.
Well, that's your job and my job to explain to a consumer, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then your home inspector and the appraisal piece.
Yeah.
There's so many moving parts, and you really need an expert.
Yeah, you do.
In all parts. And realtors out there that are watching, you have to be an expert in all parts. You don't need to know all of it. I wouldn't say an expert. Let me scale back, but you have to at least know some of it. You have to have some nuggets of knowledge.
There's
like core.
A base knowledge
Core.
that you need to have.
Yeah.
And then just not be frightened to ask other professionals.
Yes.
That's it.
to
Lean on your
learn
team.
more.
Your
You
extended
know
team.
what?
That's
You
I'm saying.
you sit down and you talk with a mortgage person.
Yeah.
You talk with title.
Yeah.
You talk with inspectors. You talk to everybody involved in the transaction and be like, you know what? I need 20 minutes of your time. Can we sit, talk about the process? And it's education. Once again, it's for realtors as well. Making sure
100%.
that you understand, the process. Because you can't be an expert on everything, because there's always going to be an issue. And
you have to rely on the experts in the industry to help
exactly.
you guys do the
And you have to rely on those people, building relationships within the business as well.
And it's 100% relationship business. It really
It
is.
is.
It is for sure. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the live. Obviously, it will be posted on LinkedIn, my business page, Ashley Gravano, VP Sales and Marketing. JFK Living will share that. But I will put their contact information down at the bottom. You guys have anything else you want to add?
I just want to say that we do have a YouTube channel.
Yes, we're just talking about YouTube. We need some followers, people.
We have been trying to post daily videos.
Yeah.
We've kind of slipped off a little because we've just had
It's just
so
been crazy.
many.
It's been busy.
Very busy.
Yeah,
very busy.
very busy.
It's a good problem.
But if you want to see what we do,
And see what we're about.
go to JFK Living, all one word, on YouTube. Please subscribe, and you'll see all the different styles of video marketing that we do, and how we brand it.
And I'm
if
going to
that
put
gives
that
you any
link.
inspiration.
I'm going to put the link in the comments section
Yeah.
too.
Awesome.
So I will add their contact information, their YouTube page, and their Facebook business page.
Yep.
And stay tuned for the video drop on LinkedIn as well. You're following me on LinkedIn. But I'm so
Excellent.
glad you guys came.
Thanks,
We finally got
Ashley.
together.
Yes.
Now we can go get coffee because I think they're open by now.
Yes.
Possibly.
More coffee.
Thanks for tuning in.
And make sure you use Ashley for all of your titles.
Title,
She's
yes.
amazing. We love
Yeah,
her.
definitely.
Thanks, guys.
You and your team are amazing, and you guys have an app.
We do. We have an app that you can follow your transaction.
This is why I love Paradigm Title so much. Is I don't have to email
It's all on the
anybody.
app, guys.
I can go see exactly where my title is and what's going on.
You guys have a dashboard. Your customers will have a dashboard.
Yeah.
Not too commercially on me because this is about you guys. But while we're talking, your customers and you, realtors, will get a dashboard showing you step by step. So every time there's a milestone, you'll get a notification.
Yeah.
So you're not having to text, call, or email me or my team.
Where's
all you have to do,
title?
I know. All you have to do is log in, and you can see. So thank you guys for joining. I love these guys.
We love you.
It's too early to day drink, but we're definitely gonna go get some coffee. And
Look, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
yeah, it's definitely 5 o'clock in the UK. And
Yeah,
Italy,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
There you
so
go.
we're good. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right,
Hope you have
guys.
an awesome week. Talk soon. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.